feeling like shitty, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, honestly, man, like I think a lot of it is just accepting that you're going to feel like this and learning how to work through it because I don't know, it's been like 4 years, I'd say a solid 4 years since I started feeling this way. And like every day now is better, but like it's still there. At some point in the day, you have to like, you have to squash that feeling and just kind of keep moving forward.
Yeah, that's where I try and do that first thing in the morning. Yeah. Like now, like my morning routine is usually like get up early, do like some yoga or meditation and go for a run. And like I fucking hate running. Like it's so shitty. Yeah. There's nothing I would rather like not do, honestly. And people like when I tell them I do it, like man, like I couldn't do that. It's like I don't know how you like running. Well, I don't fucking like it. But getting up and just doing that thing that fucking sucks, my whole day's better. Yeah. After it's like I just did it.
Yeah, you already beat the shittiness out of your day. Yeah, so it's like everything else is just like a bonus.
Yeah, right? I'm like, fuck, it can't like get any worse than running in the pissing rain for 45 minutes. So now I'll just do whatever the fuck, and it makes it easy to do those things. Whereas like if I don't go for a run, it's like, oh, I could like.
Well, you already failed yourself.
Yeah,
from the start. That's how I felt today with not going fishing. And like the one thing for me, like on my days off or weekends, like when I have a day off, it's like, if I don't get out of bed before 9, I have this weird thing that like my day is fucking shot.
Yeah.
It's like 10 o'clock and you get up, you're all sluggish and it's like, oh, like.
It's hard to, and it's like one thing to like try and not get down on yourself for those things. Cause then that'll just kill your whole fucking day right away. It's like, okay, yeah, like I slept, like I do it all the time where sometimes like, fuck, like I slept until 8, normally got up at 5. I missed 3 hours. My day's pretty much over. I fucked it all up. And like,
yeah,
I'm just
like most people aren't getting up till 10, right? Or 9. It's
yeah.
Like you're still an hour ahead of the game.
But I don't even really think about that, right? I'm just like, fuck, like I'm an idiot. I didn't do it. Then I fucking get all like down on myself. And then I'm like, fuck it. Then I'm just gonna watch movies all day. I won't do anything.
Yeah, and then your day's actually a waste, right? Like, yeah. That's pretty much what I did today. Sat on TikTok for like 3 hours, 4 hours.
Holy fuck. That Love shit is garbage.
No, it's good comedy on there. There's a lot of bullshit, but there's some good stuff. I don't know.
I have seen some funny shit reposted from it.
Right? But it's like just this. It's the stuff where people aren't trying to be funny. Like there's a lot of that. Like everyone's like doing this fake shit to just be hilarious now, and it's like scripted.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Or you get the people like the best humor for me is like ruthless, like. Mediocre, like borderline, like too offensive, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but you know the person's just doing it because they're like got a fucked up sense of humor, so I can relate with that. So it's like, yeah, this guy's funny. Right? You know what I mean? Or like this girl's funny, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the fucked up sense of humor thing. Jeez.
It's good and bad. That's you find that like when you meet new people and you're kind of like you don't know them. That's what I mean. Like when we used to hang out, we used to just. Fuck, I didn't even care about anything when I would do anything. Like,
yeah.
Not trying to get a reaction out of people, but I would just do it because I knew that like everyone that we were hanging around was on the same page. Just to be a shitty idiot.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And it was like accepted, but then like you get outside that group and everyone's like, fuck, you guys are assholes. Like, what are you doing?
Well, like the group even used to turn over like quite a bit. Like I found like a lot of times I would talk about it and be like, dude, like people will hang out with us for like a year. Max.
Yeah, and then they get the hell out.
Because
I only hung out with you guys for a year.
Yeah, because
it was like a year and a half.
Because it would be like we'd meet people and they'd be like, "Oh my god, you guys are fucking hilarious!" All this shit, and then like after a year, they'd be like, "Holy fuck, these guys are like just too much," and they didn't want to listen to our dumb shit anymore. And then yeah, you'd kind of like turn over friends every year, aside from the core people who were doing it. But yeah, it's. I don't know. And it is weird. Like I find I do hold back a lot when I'm like hanging out with new people or other people. Like I'm just like, fuck, I don't really know.
Yeah, you don't know. You got to gauge how they're going to like, you know, I'd feel that way too.
Some people get really serious. Like my uncle's girlfriend that he has now is like, you know, we say a lot of like kind of honestly like racist jokes, but like I'm not fucking racist at all, man. Like I don't actually care. And I think that's the difference in my humor now is like, back then, I was actually a dick. Like, yeah, I was saying it jokingly, but I wasn't actually joking. Like, I was like pretty much fucking serious, right?
Well, that's like the one thing now when I like talk about like us being like friends and shit, and like people are like, "Fuck, he's such an asshole." I'm like, yeah, he was. Like literally though, right? And it's like he was, and like so was I. But like people change, right?
Mhm.
Like that's the one thing I don't like. Oh, people don't change or all this shit, and it's like your opinion of that person. Like
Mhm.
you like if you think I'm shitty, then like it's on you to change
Yeah.
the image of me in your own head. If you can't do that, then yeah, fuck yeah, I'm not going to change because I can't go in your brain and change what you're thinking of me, right? You know, like that's like,
No,
and that's the one thing I hate when people are like, oh, like you're never going to change and shit. Like, it's like, fuck.
I used to believe that actually that people didn't change, and I used to believe that like about myself and other people because I don't know, just situations and friends and girls and whatever had happened. I'd be like, dude, this is fucked. Like people are like,
Well, some people don't though. That's the thing,
no,
right?
that's
and it's
true.
like I've had to make like a serious effort, like changing my ways from who I was when I was 16, 17,
Mm-hmm.
18 to who I am now.
Yeah.
Even relationship wise, I was a piece of shit in my first
Oh, yeah.
relationship, right? Like, but I can admit that now because I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah.
Like I would never do the things that I used to do in the relationship I'm in now. So it's like, I'm not afraid to fucking be vulnerable and talk about that. Like someone come at me like, oh, you're a fucking piece of shit. Like that's not like, yeah, 8 years ago. Like,
no,
holy shit. Like, what does it matter? Like all it is, like relationships are they're just like stepping stones, like to learn like life. That's all it is. Right. And then you finally get to the one where it's like, I've learned enough.
Mm-hmm.
We're always still learning in them, but you've learned what to do, what you're not going to deal with. Like